Coming up on Besties.
Hi guys, I'm having the best time of my life. I actually didn't communicate with you guys. I felt like I'm a man from the angle that I took the video from, but yeah, I'm going to a wine farm. A guy that likes me took me to a wine farm date, so it's actually my first time. So now I thought I should try it out.
It's smoky, a little bit of earthy tones, tiny bit of leather, and the palate has it's like overall it's just a very smoky and earthy wine, and it's got a bit of dried apricot also to the wine. This is made for 6 to 12 months in our wooden barrels. We've got French oak barrels. And the skin contact of this quite a lot. Yeah, and it's not really a fun fact, but it's something to look forward to. But if you look over the ledge over here, you'll see there's a plantation. It's a new plantation, and it's going to be it's Cab Franc, which is another version of our Cabernet. But that's only going to be ready in about 4 years. But it is something to look forward to, because this is Cabernet Sauvignon. Anyway, following is our Syrah. So the Syrah on the nose has hints of blackcurrant and cranberry, a bit of a cigar box, and then the palate has a leathery cigar box. It's a spicy wine, but because we are considered a cool climate because of the sea breeze that comes through, it's more fruitiful spicy. So it's a bit of pepper as well. But if you were to be somewhere in France where it's a hot climate, then it would be a much bolder, much stronger spice. This is also made in our wooden barrels for 12 to 16 months. Thank you. Anyway, enjoy, and I'm sure your class will be ready just now.
Thank you so much.
that you wanna be in all of them. Don't remember that, and I don't remember you. Drum nights are so breathless, yeah. That's me that you want, me that you want. That's me that you want tonight. Drum nights are so breathless, yeah. 'Cause it's me that you want. 'Cause it's me that you want.
Break it down, back it up, fuck 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 it up.
Brought out the pink Lamborghini, just a race for China. What the race to China? Just a race in China. Little bad Trini bitch, but she mixed with China. Real thick vagina, smuggle bricks to China. I tell my niggas, check, bust it out, turn your goofy dog, out. Cardi slick when it gets lit. I'm a bad bitch, I'ma throw bitch. I'ma bust it open, go stupid. I don't get honey, cookie on tsunami. All my niggas wipe me once they get that good punani. I think he need the bunny. I might just let them find me. Never trust a big butt and a smile worth the Ronnie.
Say what, say what, say what, yeah. Girl, you know what's up. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. Ooh, girl, you know what's up. Me and my people be rolling, scheming on you and your homie. Every first day of summer, all grown down in the Hummer thing. Hit the park and parlay. Hope that you won't be away. You and your girls on the ride, play all day, up on the line. Say what, say what, say what. You know that I like it, baby. Ooh, girl, you know what's up, and you know what I need. Ooh, say what, say what, say what. You know that I'm about it, baby. Ooh, girl, you know what's up. I'm digging you. I'm feeling you. You know what's up.
Sakalavuka, eh. So guys, I thought let me just have a sesh with you. Yesterday I was just reflecting on where I come from with regards to friendships, and I was triggered by this thing I saw. It's another lady that I know, her and her friendship. It's that type of situation where it's giving one-sided, the effort is only seen on one side, and then on the other there's no acknowledgement, there's no sort of anyone who seems to put the effort just like the other one. So I got triggered because I've once experienced the same situation in my life, and I walked away, and when I walked away it was really bad for me, right? So I had this friend, I met her through a friend. We were staying at Rez, and she came at Shisha Hut with my other friend to join us at Shisha Hut. There was a place where we used to love to smoke shisha. So she came, and then we were forced to gel together because my other friend had to leave. So that's where the friendship started. We gelled, we hanged around a lot until she actually mentioned that when she came to meet me, she told her friends that she's going to be sitting with this girl. I'm not saying I was popular like at Riz, but I don't know, honestly. But then she happened to mention that, oh, I'm going to be sitting with this girl, you know. Yeah, she's that girl, whatever. Okay. You know, I was obviously flattered by the whole situation, because who doesn't want to be that girl, you understand? Okay, so yes, we had this friendship, and then it started getting very different when we are around other people. Then I'm actually experiencing a different side of her, you know, someone who makes me feel like I am actually like shoving myself, or I'm clingy, or any type of situation like that. She made me feel like, you know, what am I doing there at the time where she's with her old friends? And I don't know why this thing happened, and I don't know why I stuck around. And by that time, I was such a broke hun. I was really broke, and I think it's one of the things when these people see you on Instagram, they want to befriend you, but then when shit hits the fan, or like, you know, when there's reality as a friend, when you're facing challenges, then, you know, they don't see that as being pleasant. They don't like you know, seeing you in that state, because that's not the friend in which they envisioned themselves to be with. Rather, they wanted probably to be with the friend that, you know, had a lot of things. So I started, you know, receiving this bad treatment from her, and, you know, just, it was so bad. And I remember on her graduation, I was that type of friend, you know. I said, okay, I will assist financially since it's her day. And she was running all the errands with me. We were together, and her mom came. Her mom loved me so much, to a point where, you know, she wanted me to go back to their hometown. Then you know, I remember buying her flowers, and I've never had anyone buy me flowers, or myself buying flowers for anyone. And I was just, you know, taking note of the fact that how she took care of those flowers. It was just a moment thing for that time. And as we were getting ready, so I was the makeup artist for her grad, and at that time I was not even the makeup artist. I was just someone who was just doing my makeup, but, you know, I practiced and I made sure that she looked amazing, and, you know, she was okay. Then I started noticing how she was just throwing the flowers on the floor, you know, leaving them on the floor. And I don't know, guys, maybe I'm being dramatic. I just felt like, why can't you just treat these flowers? You know, I was very offended by the way she treated those flowers, and just the way she was acting towards myself. And she had this dismissive, you know, tone whenever talking to me, as though like I'm a child. And this thing went on and on for like a while, until a guy I knew invited us for like drinks and a braai, and then I took them with. But when we got there, she had a friend, and then she came with the friend, and then all of a sudden they just treated me a certain way with the friend in front of all these people. And, you know, I was the one who brought them. I felt so embarrassed. I felt like I needed to leave the place. Obviously, I'm someone who's very paranoid with taking an Uber at night. You know, eventually I had to wait for them until we actually leave. And it was just a big fight. You know, I just didn't understand where the attack was coming from. You know, they just attacked me out of nowhere on some I can't remember, but that thing happened. And then another one happened where my best friend invited us for a braai, and I had a guy that I was dating there, and then the guy happened to bring another girl. So I was so agitated, I was so embarrassed. I was expecting them, you know, to support me at that time, for them to say, okay, let's leave, guys, whatever. instead they were like, no, we still want to have a great time. They didn't see the need of us leaving, whereas I felt so embarrassed by the guy bringing another girl while I was there. And you know, they stayed behind. Actually, the friend that I'm talking about eventually came with me, and you know, it was just that type of friendship. I felt so terrible. I felt like I am not that person I am, and I was just embarrassed to even talk about it because I felt like this is someone I could never be, right? So yes guys, I just wanted to share this sesh with you guys about, you know, a friendship that I once had that I could never ever have. And right now, the moment where I notice that kind of treatment, you will never ever see me again. You know, I'm that person who will just burst. I'm that person that will just, you know, fall into a fight. I'm that person who cannot, you know, retaliate in a way where it's rational. I just want everything to blow up, you know. So that's another weakness of mine. So the moment I sense some sort of negative energy that will propel me into being this person that I'm not, I literally, you know, step aside. I run away from it. I never want to be part of that kind of situation. So yeah guys, I wanted to share that with you. And right now I'm just finishing my face so that you guys can see the complete look. Right now these curls are not they're not actually showing their actual size or shape, but you'll be able to see it. They're very nice, quite a nice texture. I thought I would do like a review video, but this was actually like a practice because I'm someone who struggles with multitasking. That's why I opted for a voiceover rather, and I hope it works because I've put in so much effort. And you know guys, this is part 1, and I know a lot of you are very upset with the fact that I do very short vlogs, and it's only because guys, if you could notice, my vlogs have very little views rather than my story time. So I would rather have like really short vlogs and then I have my long story times because you guys don't want to watch, and I'm really sad about it. I just hope a lot of people find interest in my vlogs, and also I'm really trying to improve because I know how it is. Yes guys, thank you so much for watching. Toodle.
Break it down, back it up, fuck 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 it up, break it up.
Brought out the pink Lamborghini, just a race for China. What the race to China? Just a race in China. Little bad trendy bitch, but she mixed with China. Real thick vagina, smuggle bricks to China. I tell my niggas, cut the check, bust it out, turn your goofy dog.
Thanks guys for watching. It was so much fun, so challenging, but worth it at the end. Right, so I'm just gonna take pictures and then I'm gonna see you guys soon. Love you guys, son.
Chilling in Miami.